What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 26. And today returning with another treble header and perhaps the two biggest games to save as we face Aston Villa both away and at home in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, and sandwiched in between that our FA Cup third round trip to Ewood Park. Before we get to the games though, shall both be getting on off camera. And of course, in the last episode, you saw our 3-1 loss away at the Emirates, our victory against Voluntari in the final Europa Conference League phase game, though of course it meant absolutely nothing in the end, and the penalty shootout victory over Newcastle in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. 4 games in a run off camera, as you can see, 1 win, 1 draw, and 2 defeats, all in the Premier League. Beginning with a 1-1 draw at home to Manchester United. Evan Nilsson gave the Red Devils the lead in this game. Mohamed Traore, right after the restart, wonderful, sensational solo goal, as he bent in from the left to convert our leveller, and we held on for the point there. But following that 3-1 loss away at Molineux against Wolves, we capitulated really either side at half time. 12 minutes in total, we considered 3 goals. Carlo Guedes and Matheus Nunes got the first and second, and then Juanmi scored 2 minutes after Nunes scored Wolves' second goal. Just throw that goal away there as well. I've noticed this year we've conceded a lot of goals trying to pass out from the back, which is kind of frustrating because admittedly we do play our way out of defence. That is an instruction I have on for basically every tactic I have, unless I'm playing a counter-attacking style like in our 5-3-2. But we've got such a good passing team. So when we can see goals like that, it's so annoying. McTominay had a consolation, which all it proved to be. We did bounce back that home to Roberto De Zerbi's Brighton in the following game. Mohamed Traore, what a season he's having. Second goal in 3, bending in this free kick. It's worth showing you twice. It was that nice. And then Leandro Paredes missed a penalty, but Georgie didn't save it. He put it wide. You rarely see players put a penalty off target, but Paredes did, and we held on for the 1-0 victory. And our final game was a 4-0 drubbing away at Old Trafford against Manchester United. But don't read too much into this game. You see the lineup there. It was a weak team, to say the very least, because I was much more focused on this Carabao Cup trip to Villa Park in the first leg, because we were probably going to lose the game anyway, so I thought, sod it, let the backup boys take the beating, and then my first team will be fit for the trip for the first leg. 4-0 was the final score. Yuri Tielemans scored the first. To be fair, we were only down by a goal at the break. We're doing alright, but in the second half, utter capitulation. Garnacho made it 2, Fernandes scored, and then Tielemans scored a beautiful goal from range in a 4-0 victory, but again, don't read too much into that due to our weak lineup. So, in the Premier League right now, just a 1 win in our last 5 games, I think it is. Yeah, quite a poor run of form for Bournemouth, and we've done well to get ourselves out of the hole we were in at the start of the season. Right at the start, we were just all over the place, man. I mean, I never really believed we were going to be in a relegation scrap or anything like that. But it is true, we stumbled out of the blocks and then some, but since that run, we never looked back, and right now mid-table, it's not great, but as I said at the start of the season, last year we were 7th, but that was better than our expectations. This, to me, is still totally fine. And as the January window has opened, I do want to show you we have made a signing. I agreed this actually in the summer, but he's just come in now 18 years old, because nowadays players can't transfer until they're at least 18. But he's an Italian striker called Luca Vangioni. I love the 15 finishing, 17 first touch, 16 technique, and 15 off the ball already. I don't love the lack of physicality, but long way to go. We'll keep our eyes on it. We're just trying to snap up some youngsters and see what happens, really, as Vangioni joins our academy. For those that follow on Twitter, you'll be wondering where he went to, so I'll show you now. It wasn't us, surprisingly. It wasn't us. He's gone to Barcelona. Fucking gutted, mate. Honestly, absolutely gutted. Do you know how hard it is to find certified, media-described wonder kids in FM when you're a low reputation club? And then when you find one, How often does it happen? You'll put in a bid, the agent leaks the transfer story, and then Barca and I think it was Dortmund, Juve, and Manchester United with the other teams all came sniffing, and we were just like, we were there thinking, yeah, we don't belong here. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's an imposter among us. There was Barca, Dortmund, Juve, and Manchester United, and little old Bournemouth that offered a contract as well. There was no chance he was coming to us, but even so, I think that is basically that. Although the other thing to show you is that David Brooks is about to join Espanyol. He's actually already agreed the contract with Espanyol, but I've delayed the deal to go through just so I can have him fit for just so I can have him put as part of our squad for the next couple of weeks, due to the fact we've got a lot of fixtures coming in a very short space of time. Right then, so first game of this episode is indeed going to be Aston Villa Carabao Cup away at Villa Park in the first leg, and heading into this tie, well, I've got to be honest here, it could go either way. Like, it literally could go either way right now. Aston Villa's pretty sure their form now. Aston Villa's form has been better than ours, no doubt about that. No, to be fair, in the only meeting we've had with them this season, we beat them 2-0 at Villa Park, so that's to be considered as well. I'd say we're a slightly better team, but not by much. Really, this could go either way. But I would say the biggest two games are the save so far here. A chance at our first ever cup final, a chance at our first ever Wembley appearance, and our first ever semi-final. Safe to say I'm pretty nervous for it. Right now in injury report, no one's actually injured, but Zabani's still coming back from his injury, and Tav is not ready from the abdominal strain yet. Otherwise, everyone else is totally fine, and this is our team. George is in goal. Mark, I don't think we'll see you again for the rest of the season. Back four is Kelly, Metham, Garza and Aarons with Scott McTominay and Baturina through the middle. Traore on the left, Romero on the right, and Solanke, of course, leading our line. On the bench is Travers, Pereira, Nandes, Blanco, Cook, Radulovic, Anthony Brooks and Ings as well. We waved the white flag at Old Trafford to be fit for this game. Let's see if it pays off. First leg, Carabao Cup semi. Come on, you cherries. Even if, hypothetically, we were to get to the final, we'd still be underdogs because of the other two teams in the other semi-final. But a chance at going to Wembley, I mean, we haven't had that in the save so far. This is, again, our first semi-final. Love the opportunity. I'd absolutely love the opportunity. But again, this could go either way this tie. Really, I don't think you can split these two teams here based on form and ability. And the first chance is going to come to the host, Asprilla. Back to Cajuste, across the middle. Douglas Luiz should have hit the target from 12 yards. Fires just over. That's a let-off. And our first chance is going to come directly afterwards, it seems. Romero, lovely crossfield to Lloyd Kelly there. And now Scott McTominay back to Alex Scott as we sensibly keep it on the deck. And then send it over the top. And Solanke's through! Dominic Solanke, 20th of the year, Bournemouth are in front. Sensibly, keep it on the deck. And then Scott McTominay says, sod that, under pressure, perfect, swivel 180, weaker left foot, chip ball to Dominic Solanke. And our vice-captain sends for our top scorer for what will be the fourth straight year to give Bournemouth the lead. I've said it before and I'll say it again. His decision to turn down Norwich and Sheffield United at the start of season 2 is one of the main reasons why we've been able to progress. Thank the Lord he decided to stay here at Bournemouth. I'm sorry, Dominic. I don't know what I was thinking when I accepted those bids, but here come Villa looking for the response. Ollie Watkins down the left, through to get to Fernandes, and that pass is poor. And Luca Romero says, I'll have that one, please, Victor. And forward we go. Aaron's back to Garza, and sensibly we'll put our foot on the ball and keep it on the deck until Aaron's gives it away. Watkins, way off target. Why can I smell cat food? We don't have a cat in this house. I wish we did. We don't. Baturina crosses. Garza's header hits the bar and goes over the... I can smell... I've got a really potent smell of cat food. I've got a really potent smell of cat food. We don't have a cat. This is a bit strange. But Bournemouth are leading by 1 with 8 minutes to go. We've hit the bar. We've looked a slightly better team, but we could really do with a second goal because I know Villa are going to score at some point. Lloyd, the captain, storming down the left, and Kelly dispossessed, but McTominay wins it back. Traore, Scott, brilliant through ball. Traore just couldn't shoot. What a huge tackle by Ezri Konsa. And away come Aston Villa. That's a big, big tackle. And that's a brilliant through ball. Josh Sargent is through. Terrible shot. Straight at Georgie. Cat food in the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg. Am I having a stroke? I don't know what's happening here. What is it? Burnt? I think it's burnt toast, isn't it? I think I'm all right. Aaron's crosses. Solanke's header goes just over the bar. I think it flicked the crossbar there as it goes behind for a goal kick. So second time hit the woodwork. Yeah, we see it there. Second time hit the woodwork. We still lead by 1. There's more goals in this though. Really, really, really good first half. Villa should have had at least 1. I'm going to say to the boys here, don't get complacent out there. Because at the moment, I need to open a window. This is ridiculous. Where is this cat food coming from? Yeah, this is Doja Cat. I don't actually want a cat in my room right now. I want to concentrate on this Carabao Cup first leg. We're still leading by 1. Villa have had the RXG. The more shots, the more on target. We're dominating possession out of there. So at the moment, we keep holding the ball. We'll keep holding this 1-0 victory. Nothing in the second half. Game of 2 halves this, but so far we're doing our job. 12 minutes and 45 seconds separate us and a 1-0 victory in the first leg. But Aston Villa are the better team out there. Their leveller's coming. Their leveller is on cue. Ollie Watkins. Well, I think I probably would have taken a draw pre-game to take back to the South Coast because we are better at home than we are away. But disappointed we couldn't hold on. To be fair, when you look at the XG here, yes, we dominated possession, but Villa had a far higher quality of chances. So, do you know what? That's an okay result, that. I said this could go either way, so a draw in the first leg is probably about what we'd expect. That's alright, to be fair. That's okay. We're 90 minutes away, but we have to play better at home, especially on the offensive end. Oh, here's the David Brooks deal, by the way. I often say this, but like if you're about to sell a player, but you don't want to sell them just yet, what you can do is you can delay the deal. And ordinarily, not always, it is still a gamble, but ordinarily, if you delay the transfer signing, the club will let you delay it for 3 weeks and then they'll cancel the deal and pull out. Sometimes they'll pull out earlier, but more often than not, you've got like 2 or 3 delays you can use before the club says, sod this, we can't be asked anymore, we'll pull out. But yeah, for now, David Brooks is still in talks, even though he's already agreed. So it just gives you like an extra 2 or 3 weeks to use a player in your squad if you've got a thick fixture list. And yeah, right. I haven't done my team yet. I haven't done my team for the Blackburn game. It's just going to be a weakened lineup, but even so, let me just do it now. 3, 2, 1. Oh, smooth editing. Very smooth indeed. No one saw that seamless transition. Right, following game, Blackburn, FA Cup, third round away against the Championship side. Right now, as you can see, 12 mid-table in the Championship right now. So, favourites to this one, don't get me wrong, but it is a fully rotated side because we've got a far better chance of reaching Wembley in the Carabao Cup with that semi-final second leg in midweek to going all the way in the FA Cup. So, Travers in goal, back for his Forsby at left back, Pereira, Zabani and Nandez with Cook, Blanco and the kid, Ravalovic through the middle as well. Oh, I'm excited about this young man, I must say. On the wings, Anthony and Tav and Ings is up top. He's going to break his leg today. This guy's just... He's been injured for more time than he's been here. He's been healthy. On the bench, just a bunch of kids for the most part. Harrison, Sims, Velasquez, Milanovic, Doyle, Baturina, Brooks, Simic and Stuttle as well. Second of 3, it is Blackburn away. To be honest, not too fussed about this. Far more focused on the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi. Becoming you cherries. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, it is hard to find those wonder kids in FM when you are a lower reputation club, but you still can find some that could be turned into wonder kids. Radalovic definitely could. Obviously, Garza, the great Garza, we're very hopeful about him as well. But I would have loved Dragomir, honestly. He looked unbelievable. Anyway, Taz free kick. Oh, ripples the roof of the net. Still 0-0. The last thing we want is a replay, honestly. We've got such a thick and congested fixture list. The last thing we want is a replay. James Bree. Back to Orr, and that's an Orr dropping through ball. And the boys in the middle finds Bialek, and Blackburn have the lead. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I honestly, I really don't mind. Like, the FA Cup is our lowest priority as things stand right now. Like, I am far more... I know what I'd say is, but I'm far more focused on the Carabao Cup. If we weren't in the semis, then obviously I'd flip that round, but... Yeah, this is the FA Cup third round. We have a long way to go, whereas we're 90 minutes away from a place at Wembley. But still want to see a better performance out there from the boys. Tav to Radalovic, and that's a brilliant ball by the Serbian, and Danny Ings converts. What a ball! That's lovely from Radalovic there. Great timed through ball. Ings onside, and nutmegs the keeper into the back of the net. Okay, alright, Cherry's find the leveller, but as things stand, we don't want the replay, okay? Let's go for this in the second half. Let's win this, come on. Half an hour to go. Going to fire the boys up. What I'm going to do as well is change tactics and change our deep line playmaker to attacking midfield. I often do that when I feel as though we either need to go for the win, we need to go for a leveller, or we're in control of the game. So for now, it's definitely the former. We've got to go out there and win this game. We do not want a replay. Here's Jaden Anthony though, down the left. Back to Morton Forsby, the man who plays literally anywhere. And now the captain Cook through to Blanco. Radalovic, oh, he's done it again. What a ball! Jaden Anthony to make it 2-1. Radalovic once again. Oh, but the flag's up for offside. And it's not going to stand. Lovely ball by the Serbian, but actually, whoa. He's about 10 yards offside. Blackburn in possession with Bogarde through to Wharton, and now Batty down the left-hand side. Cross is deflected. Little bit of a scramble. Travers went walkies, and frankly that shot from distance goes over. Mark Travers, honestly, man. I might just let him go now. Fuck the squad registration rules. He's lost it. Come on, lads. 6 minutes to go to avoid that dreaded FA Cup replay. David to Radalovic. Oh, pairs with a save. Simic can't turn in the rebound. Cleared away. Blanco keeps the chance alive. And it's recycled back to Nandez. Radalovic had a stormer out there today, man. He's been fantastic. The last thing, Bournemouth thought it was a replay. And with 3 minutes to go, looks as though Bournemouth are going to have a replay. God, my players are just absolutely gassed right now. I might even cancel that David Brooks deal, because at the moment, oh, Simic should have scored. Pairs with the save, and Blackburn will force a replay. The kid off the bench should have won it for us, but instead we will have a replay. Yeah, I might cancel that David Brooks deal, because fair, it's only £4 million, and I mean, we've just got so many games to play. My team are just going to be gassed come the end of January. What's that now? 1 win in 7. I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 win in 6. 1 win in 6 for Bournemouth. We are really struggling. Poor form. And how did Aston Villa get on this weekend? Did they win? They did indeed. They beat Luton 3-0. Oh, man. Last thing we needed was a bloody replay. We needed to win that game, get some confidence. Instead, I don't know, man. Second leg. This could go either way, man. Wembley's on the line, but it could go either way. We need a team bonding session. We need a team bonding session. Get the lads feeling good about themselves once again. Let's go hang gliding in the morning on Tuesday, tomorrow. And let's get the boys feel good about themselves. Hang gliding, lads. Hang gliding. So if we are to make it through the FA Cup 4th round, I'm just going to skip this one here. We will be taking on... Where are we? Oh, there we are. Reading at home. So it will be a championship side if we make it through to the FA Cup. Oh, League One now, of course they are. League One. So, okay. All right, fair enough. But again, I'm not too fussed about that. If we make it through that, I couldn't care less about our replay. Oh, mate, I could have had this lad as well. I should have signed him. I had a chance to sign him in the summer. I didn't do so. Bad decision. Said that enough times. Yeah, right. Second leg, semi-final, Liverpool versus Spurs. Spurs have a 2-0 lead heading into the second leg at Anfield. And are they going to hold on and make it through to the Carabao Cup final? I don't think they've won anything since this save began so far. And they have indeed 1-1 draw. So we know one team's made the final. It's Spurs. Yeah, Spurs are currently trophyless in this save. Haven't won anything just yet. So what a chance. They'll be licking their lips right now. They will be licking their lips thinking Bournemouth in shocking form with Fraudlanders as the manager. Aston Villa, okay, fair enough, in okay form right now. They'll definitely fancy their chance at that one. Spurs right now looking for their first major honour since that League Cup all those years ago. They'll be licking their lips right now, honestly. And I think they prefer to play us. Right then, this is definitely the biggest game of the save so far. And it's in the Carabao Cup, which kind of sums up my success as a football manager. Semi-final, second leg, Aston Villa at the Vitality. And if we win this, we are through to our first ever cup final of the save. It's been a successful competition anyway, getting through to our first ever semi-final. But I don't want to come up short here. So heading into the game, this will be our team once again 4-3-3 Gegenpress. And this is our lineup. Georgie between the sticks, back for his Kelly, Meth, Ghazi, who by the way now looks like this. Potential abilities dropping. Never nice to see that. And Aaron's at right back. Midfield trio once again, Scott McTominay and Baturina, with Traore and Romero on the wings and Solanke up top. On the bench, Travers, Zabani, Pereira, Nandez, Cook, Radulovic, Tav, Anthony and Ings as well. In fact... No, that'll do. Right, third and final game, second leg, Carabao Cup semi-final, biggest game of the save, and a win puts us through to the final. Come on, you cherries. We are much better at home than we are away, that is true. But I have to say, with our form being so poor, just a 1 win in 6, I'm not feeling too confident here. We were lucky to get away from the first leg with a draw, so not feeling too confident. If we'd held on to the 1-0 win, I'd say definitely, no doubt about it, but now... could go either way. Gaza, lovely ball through there. Romero seems to be onside. Roberts clears away, but Scott keeps holding the ball. McTominay out wide to Kelly, and the first chance comes to us. 21 minutes in. Luca Romero! Bournemouth in front. Was he offside though? Was he offside? Now, if the first ball through was onside, then yep, that goal stands up. I thought it was the first ball to Romero that would have been offside. This one, in the end, didn't seem too bad of a call, or a hard of a call to make. He looked well onside to me there. Well onside. Romero converts home. Bournemouth in front. Yeah, that's funny. It looked like the first ball through to Romero initially was the one that should have been flagged for offside. Not that one. But listen, VAR didn't put it back for the first ball over the top, so... we shall sneak away with the 1-goal lead heading into the break. At the moment, Villa have done nothing. We've looked in control in this first half. If we get a second goal, that would be massive. Traore has been great recently. Taken down by Harwood Bellis. Is that a penalty? It's given. Is VAR going to chalk it off? Oh. To be fair, the ball went about 10 yards out of the area, so it probably wasn't going to be one. Free kick Villa. Espria easily saved by Georgie behind for a corner. Villa now coming for that level up, which they will need, like in the first leg. Corner. Connor Roberts, the former Burnley and Swansea man, whipped into the middle and behind for another corner. Right then. That is that for the first half. We lead by 1, but we led by 1 at Villa Park, and in the end, scraped away with a draw. So... I'm going to say to the boys here, do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say, pointing the finger at every single one. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. We get a second goal, we're going to Wembley. It's been tense. Very tense indeed. Once again, we are dominating possession, but not much splitting the teams in terms of shots out there. It's just our really one clear-cut chance did result in a goal. 32 minutes to go. There's definitely another goal in this one, though, but it could go either way. McTominay wins it off Espria and drives forward. Traore down the left-hand side with 2 Aston Villa players to beat. Hamed keeps going. Back to McTominay. Baturina's on the edge! Martin Baturina breaks his goal drought and surely sends Bournemouth to Wembley. Martin Baturina, you know. Something, he scores goals. Oh, I love him. He has signed a new contract, by the way. For those that follow me on Twitter, you would have seen this. But yes, Baturina bangs one in. McTominay offloads. And it's Martin who doubles the lead. I'm pretty sure we're going to Wembley here. We shouldn't throw this away. Almost there, boys. Almost there. Free kick for Villa. If they score from this, you never know. Oh, off the post. And Radulovic puts it behind for a corner. 11 minutes to hold on. We're almost there. It's been our best ever run in a cup competition, and Bournemouth are going to Wembley for the first time. Radulovic, have a dig, mate. Oh, Vicario makes the save, but not it would have mattered. There it is. It is over, and Bournemouth are going to Wembley. I said it could have gone either way. Our home form is better, and in the end, that proves to be the difference. Romero with the first, Baturina with the second, our 2 best prospects, and I'll say congratulations, lads. You all dreamt of playing in the final, and now you're going to be doing it. I'm delighted for you all. 4 seasons it's taken, but for the first time, Bournemouth are going to a cup final. For those that don't know, Bournemouth have never won a major honour in the club's history. Never before have they won a major honour. But now we have the chance. Never been to a major final, never won a major honour, but here's the opportunity. Spurs in the Carabao Cup final. Will Spurs finally end their trophy drought? Why did it say unknown? It's Spurs. I know it's Spurs. Will Spurs end it? There we go. Will Spurs end their trophy drought, or will Bournemouth pick up their first major honour in club history? High pressure for both teams. I cannot wait. But that will end today's episode of the FMs. Oh, by the way, for those that don't follow me on Twitter, guys, please do it, man. Seriously, I promise you, I do not tweet like 1,000 times a day. I don't clog up your feed. I post memes. I post updates on the save. Please, if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do so. It's at DocLanders. I can't show everything in the videos because it would just take like an hour every day. But if you don't follow me on Twitter, here is the new Baturina contract details. 90 grand a week, 5-year deal, and optional contract extension by club 1 year. No minimum fee release clause. Martin Baturina is going to become a Bournemouth legend. Yep, have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time very soon where, surely got to come back with that Europa Conference knockout playoff round, surely, right? Whoever it's going to be against. I can't do another treble header again, can I? Can I? Probably not. I think we'll just do the Crystal Palace home game and then the second leg against whoever it is. We'll do the draw first in the beginning of the next episode and then Palace home and then the second leg. Have a great day, guys. Much love, and I'll see you next episode of the FM Save very soon. Wembley, Wembley.